Hi, I'm Eli Roth for PETA. While violence in the movies is make-believe, sadly, violence against animals is all too real. Countless animals are tortured and abused every day, and most of the time these crimes go unreported. If you know of someone who is abusing an animal, please tell the police or tell an adult. People who get away with hurting animals often turn their violence against people, and that's a cycle we need to break. So let's leave the violence where it belongs, on the screen. Right, darling? Thought we said no tongue. I decided to work with PETA on the Violence Link campaign because my movies are very violent, and I have been, forever linked with violence in movies, and that's okay, because to me it was always make-believe and pretend. And I always thought no matter what I'm doing on a movie set, there's nothing worse than what's going on in the real world. I mean, people do horrible things to animals. I remember seeing a friend when I was 13 years old who took a BB gun and he went out shooting pigeons. And I couldn't believe that he started shooting pigeons. And I said, "What are you doing?" And he said, "Oh, they're just pigeons." I was like, "These are creatures. These are animals." And I actually remember guilt-tripping him into not shooting pigeons anymore. And now I see that it was tied into a lot of emotional problems. You know, when you see someone abusing an animal, you can't just immediately blame that person for it. There's a reason they're doing it. And often it's coming from violence within the home. And it's a sign of much, much bigger problems.
I'm just going to keep pushing buttons. It's all you now.
I remember going to someone's house and seeing a dog chained up outside and freezing. And I couldn't be in the house anymore. I couldn't be friends with this person, knowing that these people left their dog out there suffering. And they had this attitude, "Whoa, it's just a dog." But you could see how upset this animal was. So I'm always very, very affected by violence in real life, and certainly violence against animals, because I feel like they're helpless in many ways, and we have to help them. It's our job to protect them. I felt that in my case in particular, my link to violence in movies could be really helpful with this campaign. You know, people see me and they expect, okay, something's going to happen, someone's going to get beheaded, and they know that it's all fake, and they know that it's all in good fun, I guess you could say. But I wanted to use that attention that I get with violence in movies to draw attention to the problem of violence against animals.
Hold it.
Yeah, that's good. Well, I like long walks on the beach, bike riding. I like to go out, but I really like to stay in. I have many hobbies. As a kid, my favorite hobby was collecting baseball cards. I have such a strong emotional attachment to them. I don't think I could ever sell them. But I also can't ever touch them because you have to keep them in these cases. So it's this really weird thing where this hobby we had collecting all these cards, we now have them, but we just I don't know what to do with them. I just look at them and just kind of pet the plastic cases. Well, coming up, I'm directing a spot for PETA, but you probably know that by now. I'm going to be doing an action science fiction film called Endangered Species that I'm really excited about. I'm keeping the details under wraps, but let me just say that PETA supporters will certainly enjoy it. PETA is a great group to be involved in. The truth is the animals need a voice, and they are the voice for the animals.